The two bishops checkmate is one that is not too difficult, but even if you've practiced it, it's definitely possible to go wrong in the heat of time trouble. The easiest way to go wrong is by stalemating your opponent's king. I'm going to suggest 3 steps that will help you to consistently, quickly, and efficiently checkmate the opponent's king. First, drive the opponent's king to the edge of the board. Second, use your king and not your bishops to trap the king on the edge. Third, use your bishops to check the opponent's king into the corner where you can deliver the victorious checkmate. Let's see what this looks like in practice. The first thing I want to do, and the thing I want to do at every available opportunity, is improve the position of my king. When I can't improve the position of my king, I'm simply going to make an improving bishop move. Slowly, I'll be able to push the opponent's king back until the opponent's king is forced to the edge of the board. This move where I put the bishop in front of my king is a good one to drive the opponent's king back a rank. Now, I'm going to bring my king around because I want to lead with my king at every available opportunity, continuing to bring up the king and improve its position. Now, at this point right here, it looks like I'm able to bring my bishop here and drive the opponent's king back in front of my king. I again want to try to keep him in front of my king as much as possible. And again, I think I'm going to be able to use my bishop. Okay, he stepped back to the edge of the board right away, but I could have used my bishop if he stepped here to push him back to the edge. Finally, we have the king on the edge of the board. At this point, what we want to do is start thinking about which corner we're going to be able to drive the king into to deliver the checkmate. So I want to pick the corner where my king will be in position to trap the opponent's king. That's going to be this corner right here. My king is well placed. At this point, I now can use my bishop to push the king towards that corner. And this is the key method. Lead with your king and use him to trap the opponent's king on the edge while the bishops deliver checks from the flank so that the king is driven into the corner that you intend to checkmate the opponent in. Here, bishop check, king over, and bishop check. The king is pushed over here, and now I can slide over with my king, and now the opposing king is in the corner. Now, the thing I don't want to do here is play bishop here. That would be stalemate as the opponent's king has nowhere to run. So I need a waiting move, a common theme in this and many, many other similar endgames. I simply move this bishop somewhere along this diagonal, the king steps out of the corner, and now I can push the king back into the corner with check, and I just need this final bishop check to deliver checkmate. I hope that this has been useful to you. I encourage you to practice this lots on your own so that you're very comfortable with it, and practice from lots of different starting positions, and maybe try flipping the board so that when you get a position in time trouble, no matter where you start in your game, you won't be flustered and you'll be very comfortable delivering this checkmate. Good luck in your own 2 bishop checkmates.